Good morning, students. So today we will read lesson number 3, Hide and Seek. So do you know what is hide and seek? Hide and seek is a game, and I think many of you play this hide and seek game, isn't it? Now let's start our lesson. Let's start with the vowel sound I. All of you repeat after me. H-I-D-E, hide. S-I-D-E, side. L-I-M-E, lime. T-I-M-E, time. S-M-I-L-E, smile. W-H-I-L-E, while. Now let's start our story. One day, Raman and his sister Veena went to play with their friend Alka. Alka lived in a fine house called Silver Villa. Silver Villa had a big garden. There were 5 trees in it. Some of them had ripe limes. "What game shall we play today?" asked Alka. "I want to play hide and seek. It's a fine game," said Raman. So this is the story of 3 friends, Raman, Veena and Alka. Raman and Veena were brother and sister. One day Raman and Veena they went at Alka's place for playing. Alka, she lived in a fine house called Silver Villa. V-I-L-L-A, Villa. Villa means a large luxurious house. So Alka, she lived in a very big, very large, luxurious house. And the name of that house is Silver Villa. There was a very big garden in Silver Villa. There were 5 trees in it. And among these 5 trees, some trees had ripe limes. R-I-P-E, ripe, L-I-M-E-S, limes. Ripe limes means fully grown limes. Limes is lemon, so fully grown lemons. And when Raman and Veena came at Alka's place, Alka asked, "What game shall we play today?" Then Raman said he wants to play hide and seek, as it is a very fine game, so let's play hide and seek. "Yes, let's play hide and seek. The lime tree behind that bench will be the den," said Veena. Alka hid her face and Veena and Raman ran to hide. And when Raman said that he wants to play hide and seek, then Veena, she said, "Okay, let's play hide and seek." And they choose the lime tree behind that bench as their den. And Alka was the first one who has to search Raman and Veena. So Alka, she hid her face and Veena and Raman ran to hide. In a little while, Veena cried, "Time, time," off went Alka to look for Raman and his sister. After some while, Veena cried, "Time, time." That means now it's time for Alka to go and search Raman and Veena. So Alka, she went off to look for Raman and his sister Veena. "I see a white cap behind that tree," said Alka to herself. "Raman, I spy you," she called out and ran back to the den. And when Alka was searching for Raman and Veena, Alka said to herself, "I see a white cap behind that tree. Raman, I spy you." S-P-Y, spy. Spy means detect. Then Alka, she thought that it was Raman. So, "Raman, I spy you," she called out and ran back to the den. To her surprise, out came Veena. She had put on Raman's cap to play a trick on Alka. "Oh, it's you," said Alka, and then she went from tree to tree to look for Raman. As Alka thought that it was Raman, so she said, "Raman, I spy you," but to her surprise, Veena came out behind that tree. Veena, she put on Raman's cap to play a trick on Alka. So Veena and Raman, they are playing trick on Alka. Then Alka, she said, "Oh, it's you." Then again she went from tree to tree to look for Raman. Veena was standing by with a smile on her face. She knew that Raman was hiding behind a bush. She looked that side, and Alka's quick eye saw Raman. And Veena, she knew that Raman was hiding behind that bush, so she was standing with a smile on her face. And she was looking at that side where Raman was hiding. And Alka, she was so quick that she saw Raman. Out, Raman, out! I know you are there, cried Alka. Raman came out of the hiding place and chased her. Before he could touch her, she reached the den. And Alka, as she saw Raman, she cried out, out, Raman, out, you're out. I know you are there, now come out. Raman came out of the hiding place. He came out of the hiding place and he started to chase Alka. But before he could touch Alka, she reached the den. So in this way, their games, it end. Now this is the end of our story. Now let's discuss answer questions. I've already given you the notes of this answer question, but again we will discuss about this now. So number 1, where did Alka live? So where did Alka live? Alka lived in a fine house called Silver Villa. Number B, which game did the children play? So children, which game they were playing? The children played hide and seek game. Number C, what was chosen as the den in the game? So which one was chosen as the den in the game? The lime tree was chosen as the den in the game. Number D, what mistake did Alka make? What mistake did Alka make? Alka spied Veena instead of Raman. Number E, oh, it's you. Who said this and why? Who said this line? Oh, it's you, and why? It was said by Alka because she thought it was Raman instead of Veena. Number F, why was Veena standing with a smile on her face? Why was Veena standing with a smile on her face? Veena was standing with a smile on her face because she knew that Raman was hiding behind a bush. Number G, how did the game end? How did the game end? The game was ended when Alka reached the den. Now let's see question number 2. Rearrange the words in each line below in proper order. These are not in proper order, so we have to arrange this in proper order. Like number A, from, when, 3, see, 3, 2. This doesn't make any sense, so we have to make it in a proper order. Number A, see. She went from 3 to 3. So she went from 3 to 3. Number B, was bush he a behind hiding? He was hiding behind a bush. Number C, to back she then run the. She ran back to the den. She ran back to the den. Number D, 5 were it there in trees. There were 5 trees in it. There were 5 trees in it. So now this is the end of our chapter and we already discussed our answer questions. Now I will give you some homework. So this one is your homework, dictation words for chapter 3. Number 1, S-I-L-V-E-R, silver, V-I-L-L-A, villa, silver villa. Number 2, Garden, garden. Number 3, Game, game. Number 4, White, white. Number 5, Surprise, surprise. Number 6, Smile, smile. Number 7, Hiding, hiding. Number 8, Chased, chased. Number 9, Trick, trick. Number 10, Sister, sister. So all of you write it down in your copy with a good handwriting and submit it. So thank you and have a nice day.